So most people think that buying a business means draining your savings account or just begging investors. But let me just flip that idea on its head. Now, over 30% of business sales includes seller financing. This means that the seller becomes your partial lender. And it's not because they're desperate, but it's because it helps the deal actually close faster, cleaner, and with less risk for everyone involved. And I'll explain. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. Now, if you're using a 7A SBA loan, the SBA requires 10% equity injection, but only 5% needs to come actually from your cash. The other 5%, well, that can actually come from the seller if they agree to put that note on standby. And what that means is no payments for the life of your SBA loan. Now, I mean, that's truly a game changer. Now, let me give you an example. Just let's put some numbers to it. So, buying a business for $500,000, the SBA will fund 450,000. You bring 25,000, which is 5%. The seller brings 25,000. Well, they put that on standby. And then boom, you actually own the business. The SBA loves this because the seller is actually still invested in the buyer's success, right? And there's actually less strain on the business's cash flow, and the buyer has some skin in the game without being over leveraged. But here's a mistake that I see most buyers make because they don't structure the seller note correctly. And if it's not on full standby, the SBA won't count it. And then what happens is you're suddenly back needing that full 10% cash. Now I've created a visual breakdown to kind of so you can visually see it and understand exactly how the structure works. So, drop a fire emoji in the comments and definitely I'll post it and send it to you. But if you're serious about acquiring a business and you want to use leverage the smart way, now this structure can be the key in structuring your next deal.